Anything else on your radar, especially as we look ahead to 2024, that you'd want to put on our radar right now in terms of what you're looking at?
No, I think in terms of politically now, you've got the tension that American voters are really concerned about inflation themselves, the economy, how they're doing, how they're going to do. And yet, foreign affairs, and we showed really a lot of support for Israel, with the exception of the 18 to 24 group, where we saw dramatically, different findings. And so you do see this kind of conflict here between we're really concerned about ourselves in America, but wow, there's stuff going on in Israel and the Ukraine, so I guess we're going to have to be involved. And about
Hmm.
two-thirds of the people say we're going to be involved. And then you see a split between the older and the younger generations in terms of what they believe. And I think this whole split about what's going on in college campuses and university presidents is also something fascinating. When I think the university presidents really did fail to speak out clearly about genocide against Jews, and the poll that we're releasing shows definitively that most people think they should resign.
So if a Claudine Gay does not resign, that could create problems for Harvard? Or is that too? Because we've already seen one of the three. We've seen one resign, or be ousted, depending on how you look at it. But the other two continue to have their jobs. Does that mean this
Well,
issue is not going to go away for them?
as a Harvard alum and
I know.
someone who did teaching, I'm going to defer, talking about a particular president. What I'm going to say is that the country sees this difference here between the elite institutions and in the pole of an ideology of oppressor or oppressed to be very kind of apart from the way that they experience life, or want merit and accomplishments to drive things. And so there is this kind of conflict here that you're going to see, and I don't know how it's going to come out, right? But certainly I think you have now here a significant push for reformation in the universities, and you see a lot of the university presidents pretty much, now, which, university president typically is a uniting figure. It's a key part of the job is to like bring all your stakeholders together, keep the faculty happy, the, the trustees happy, the alumni happy, generally get more money from everybody, build a bigger institution. It's like anything else in the risk and reputation. The minute they get caught in a political vice, then 50% of their constituency is gone, just like what happens if you're a product today.
Hmm.
And I think that that's now happening with the universities when they didn't take strong, clear, immediate stands, against the terrorism and barbarism of Hamas.
Yeah. No, very much so. And I think you're right. This issue is probably only going to get stronger. Certainly, the conditions in the Middle East would suggest the conversation will continue for some time. So